Hi, I'm Lisa Thomas. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist and certified clinical sex therapist. I'm here today to talk to you about premature ejaculation, specifically what can you do to help with this problem. So I'm going to address a couple of different points. The first point is what causes premature ejaculation? And the answer to that is anxiety, feeling nervous, feeling anxious. So how do you go about fixing that in your life? So one of the things you can think about doing is going to a sex therapist or going to a therapist and asking, where's this anxiety coming from? That's one idea. Another idea is to address it within your relationship, talking to your spouse, talking to your wife. I'm feeling nervous and anxious about being sexual. Perhaps it's because we're not being sexual very often. Perhaps I'm worried about your enjoyment. Perhaps it's coming from some other sexual dysfunction or problems that we've had in the marriage that we need to address. So my advisement is that you need to figure out where the anxiety is coming from and you need to figure out how to address it. So that's point number one. Point number two is around masturbation. So one of the quickest ways to heal premature ejaculation is through masturbation, specifically doing what I call the point of no return exercises. And the way you do a point of no return exercise is that you want to masturbate until you're almost to the point of ejaculating, and then you want to pull away. You want to just go ahead and move your hands away, let your erection die down, calm yourself down, and then you want to start masturbating again. So the point is to kind of get yourself to the point of no return where you sort of feel like you're about ready to go over the edge of the roller coaster and ejaculate, but you pull yourself back by stopping, and you want to do that 3, 4, 5 times every time you masturbate. And you should probably be masturbating 2, 3, 4 times a week to get yourself good and ready to learn about your point of no return. So that would be my advisement, that you want to masturbate to learn about the point of no return, that you want to practice that exercise, and that will help you learn more about how to be in touch with your body. So that's point number 2. Point number 3 is that you want to masturbate before having a sexual experience. If you go into having a sexual experience and you haven't ejaculated and you haven't, come in a long time, then you're going to be more aroused, more excited, and you're going to ejaculate more quickly. So you want to make sure that you masturbate right before having had a sexual experience for the purpose of being able to last longer. If you're within a couple's relationship, some people will go ahead and just masturbate within the relationship, or they will go ahead and just masturbate until the guy ejaculates, or go ahead and let him ejaculate, and then we'll sort of go from there having a full-on, longer sexual experience. You can come twice in a sexual experience, that's okay, but you need to discuss it within the context of your relationship so it's not a surprise. So that's point number 3. And finally, point number 4 is you want to experiment with different types of strokes and positions to figure out which strokes and positions are more arousing, which strokes and positions are less arousing. So, for example, instead of going in and out, which is like a traditional intercourse movement, you might want to think about going in circles, breathing in and out, relaxing, trying to focus on being relaxed when you are having intercourse. So that's an idea. Another idea is to use condoms, because condoms will decrease your sensitivity, and sometimes that is very helpful for men. Sometimes guys wear more than one condom, so that's another idea. All right, so going over the points again, you want to address anxiety, you want to go ahead and make sure you're masturbating frequently, and you want to learn about your point of no return. You want to make sure that you're masturbating with good frequency in your life and masturbating right before you go into having a sexual experience. And final point, you want to experiment with different types of strokes and positions. So those are my tips on how to manage premature ejaculation. And for more information about me, please visit my website at www.onlinecouch.com. My practice is located in Denver, Colorado. Thanks. Good night.